All right, guys, here's my audience this evening. My friend Evan, Megan, and Kyle. And I have my mom and my sister on FaceTime. Let's get started. What would the world look like today if athletes such as Jackie Robinson didn't risk all of his credibility in order to pursue the game of baseball and the thing he loves most? Would we have seen a drastic change in the people involved in sports today? According to the source of Ryan Scholler over at Infogram.com, in 2012, the MLB was comprised of 61% Caucasian athletes, 9% African American, 28% Latino, and lastly, about 2% Asian. Although the breakdown of the numbers doesn't necessarily top Caucasians, progress has definitely been made throughout the last 70 years or so since Jackie Robinson made his league debut in 1947. Like many newcomer minority athletes, Jackie faced backlash, the wrath of racism, and nothing but doubts in his career. Despite all of the negative and derogatory comments, Robinson blocked it out behind him and put up solid numbers in an impressive 9-year campaign. He also appeared in 6 consecutive All-Star games and hit above 300 in I believe 5 or 6 of his 9 seasons, which is very good. Sport figures have always had an influential impact on the national and international stage because of the fact that it opens doors for all people that at one point were never to be seen in sports. I'll now leave it to my group members to present their topics on the history and backgrounds of some influential athletes who have shaped sports world today. Marisol will be discussing baseball great and my example, Jackie Robinson. And lastly, Tatum will be presenting a speech on track legend Jesse Owens and his commitment to USA by taking home 4 gold medals in the infamous Hitler Games held in Berlin, Germany in the summer of 1936. I hope everyone enjoys this speech. The honorees we have listed have changed the world and how sports are perceived. A diverse team in sports brings together chemistry, different cultures, and talent that may have gone unnoticed if it weren't for the brave athletes before them. In fact, I have some information to back up my statement. Just bear with me here because it's a bit long, but I feel that it's vital to our theme and my presentation. So, Edmund Molesky and Sebastian Say from the Washington Post elaborate further on diversity for soccer teams in the quote, "The results are clear and straightforward. There is a positive relationship between diversity and performance that is visible even among the very best teams in the world. Teams that skew international talent to cultivate solely homegrown are likely to come up short on the world's biggest stage. A structural equation model where diversity and player quality are indigenized reinforces these findings. Surprisingly, we find no evidence of diminishing returns on diversity. It almost always helps to enhance the pool of styles available on the field." So this just really stood out to me because it just proves to show that even based on analytics and stats, data analysis, just so have it, diversity brings together a winning and passionate group that maybe we wouldn't have ever seen if it weren't for athletes back in the day. So Tatum and Marisol both provided excellent work and made some comments on some things that really stood out. As previously mentioned, Tatum presented Jesse Owens to us, the African-American athlete who just took over the 1936 Summer Olympics by storm. He gave us information on his background, his track history, as well as how he contributed to sports and what it is today. Marisol, on the other hand, presented to us a history before Jackie Robinson, what present day with Jackie Robinson looked like, as well as his lasting legacy. My group worked hard in their speech, as well as myself, and we hope that you learned something today that shows how sports figures can have an everlasting impact on the world, the sports world, just all around. And, it's not even all about diversity. These athletes can have impacts on kids, those struggling with disease, the community. They're honestly just great people who just spread their platform that they have in order to, maybe create happiness or find a cause or, just do something good with their lives. So, we thank you for watching and we hope you enjoyed. Thanks.